What's up, guys? Welcome back to another Roxy's Pinball Panic video. Today we're looking at the latest update in DLC, and this is American Anniversary. I'm really excited about this table because I, as you know, am an American and I enjoy the 4th of July and what it stands for. And it's really cool to me too because, as you can see here, the developer at Roxy's Pinball Panic does this from time to time where he creates DLC based on different holidays. So you got Easter, St. Patty's Day, Valentine's Day, Christmas, and it's really cool to see Thanksgiving, Halloween. It's one of the things that he has been doing since creating DLC for Roxy's Pinball Panic. And so before I go into the table, let me just give you a little bit of a background about the holiday that we call July 4th. So July 4th was known as Independence Day because in 1776 the American colonies at the time, 13 colonies, basically decided that they didn't want to be no longer united with Great Britain and the Crown. So that's how, the Revolutionary War started. And a lot of people forget this, but there was a lot of events that led up to this, led up to July 4th, 1776. But these events, some of them included like taxation. The British were taxing American colonies on imports like tea. And you have to remember that the colonies, the people in America, were basically British citizens that adapted to a new lifestyle. So British, the colony of Britain, was very much into tea and is still into tea to this day. But the American colonists at the time were being taxed heavily by Great Britain on tea. And so they did not like that. And then you have events like the Boston Tea Party. But basically, you have to think about it like this. Like, think about how scary it must have been. First, you're in a new world, and you have 13 colonies, and you're trying to decide what to do, whether to break off from Great Britain or not. And you're pretty much in a unnavigated territory in the 13 colonies, barely navigated, and you're making the biggest decision, to break off from Great Britain to start this Revolutionary War. And so you think, if that never happened, would we have America today? Just how different would it be if that never happened? We might not have the America we know today. So just a little history there, and let's take a look at this table. Really festive table here, very Americana, very 4th of July. I'm excited because of those barbecue bumpers. That's so cool. When you hit them, I think they're gonna even move. Oh, I love that. You got the patriotism, the Uncle Sam hats, the red, white, and blue. Oh man, even a pop bumper here. I love the white picket fences too. Bunch of grills, smoke, fires, the works. American Eagle there. You gotta love the American Eagle, the lawnmowers, and you gotta love the porta potties. This is so American, right? The plastic chairs, hot dogs. All right, let's give this a go here. And one thing I want to say is that, oh, look at that. You can even hear the screech. As a kid growing up, around this time, you'll see like firework shops, like firework trucks pop up around the corner, and they'll sell like a lot of fireworks. And that was one of the coolest things, is going to those stands, buying fireworks, and then lighting them up, watching them. But as a kid, they always gave us those cool sparklers that you'd hold in your hand. But be careful, lighting a firework can be very dangerous, as people, you know, can lose a finger, stuff like that. But let's go here. Alright, look at that eagle there. Let me switch the view here, because I want to be able to see a little more of the table. Oh, wait, hold up now. That's awesome. So it got the cannon plunge. I love too how these flippers aren't like a solid color. They got a nice little pattern of red, white, and blue. Oh, there's a permanent cannon plunger there. That's pretty cool. Wait, where'd it go? Looks like got a kick out hole as the bush there. Oh, look at this. Check this out. You have another flipper here. So what this table reminds me of in terms of like a real table is definitely what's that table called? Genie from Gottlieb. Reminds me a lot of Genie. Boom. Really nice table though. Plus you have the nice like the outdoor backyard grass. You feel like you're, you know, in the backyard having a barbecue. And you have this cool like rock music. Oh yeah, look at this. Oh, this is cool. You have like a little spin disc with some stars to collect instead of the normal gems. I like that. Grillin' and chillin'. Also, don't forget with this update, there's a new table of the month. So everyone can play the table of the month. And I'm going to try to get to first place on the leaderboard. You guys are welcome to join if you want. Makes me, you know, thinking about Independence Day, July 4th, makes me think about like watching the Patriot movie, which was also directed by Roland Emmerich. Just a nice festive table. And like, I like how the, I don't know if that cannon plunger is supposed to disappear or, but it looks cool either way. Okay, got one more star to get here. Let's go, Patriotic Popper. This is the only thing that for me feels awkward a little bit, is that sometimes there's nothing to do, so you just have to let the ball drain. A lot of cool firework animations. Curious what the next holiday DLC will be. Love the confetti. You gotta love that confetti. And I just want to speak more about the history of July 4th. Just want to say that you kind of have to like. I'm not a I always enjoyed history, but I wasn't that big on American history. But thinking about it now, I just remembered like learning like how basically the American colony, the original 13 colonies, Britain didn't, really treat the 13 colonies, they didn't really look highly upon it. So they did a lot of stuff that led to the American Revolution, such as, heavy taxes on tea, and they weren't really supportive of the 13 colonies. They kind of just used the 13 colonies as a way to like import crops, from from North America, and agriculture. So, enough was enough, and the Americans at the time, the colonists, got fed up. So it was something that happened over time, the way the American Revolution began. It didn't happen overnight. And, you had to get the 13 independent colonies at the time, had to come together. And it was like the first real, gathering, as independent America, to decide to declare independence. So it's interesting. I mean, even if you're, not an American, I think you can appreciate how countries, how they gain their sovereignty and what they had to do to gain that freedom. And so this is a very important holiday, very symbolic holiday for freedom and democracy. Got one more star there. You gotta love the burger. Love all these animations. It's kind of mesmerizing, Oh, look at the porta potties opening. One more star. There we go. We got it. We got a multi-ball here. Oh, man. I see the little Uncle Sam guy on the. I love it. Just looking at all these little toys around the table. The pink flamingo is a nice touch as well. Bumper action, you gotta love the grill bumpers. Bumper, wait. Also, I like the rails. I like how they're colored, the red, white, and blue. It's like every part of the table has a little bit of, you know, patriotism about it. One more star, there we go. I really like that cannon plunger though, because you can, usually it's only at the start, but the fact that you can play around with it during the, you know, while you're playing, and you can aim it anywhere, so keeps the table fresh. Well, guys, thanks for watching me play this new DLC, America's Anniversary. Until next time, I'll catch you guys later. Take care.